Uncle Mark here. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to be taking this turn signal high beam switch off my Grand Caravan. It's fairly easy to do if you follow it step by step. Easy enough. Presented in 4K if you want to see it in your TV in the house. And I'm going to replace it. I'm not going to test it, but we're going to replace it. You've probably already done your due diligence and know that it needs to be replaced. Up in here, there's two screws. We're going to take them off. Need a special screwdriver for that. You'll notice I've got other stuff taken apart as well. That doesn't need to be taken apart. It's a T20 torque. This is what it looks like, a little bit. It'll help you get the screw out. I was doing some other work in the van and I thought, hey, why not show you how this comes apart while I'm taking some other things apart. It can't hurt. Possibly it'll save you some money. You take that one screw out. Hopefully you don't lose it. It's just a little guy. See the strange end on it. Focus. So there's one on one side of it. There's one on the other side of it. Should come out fairly easy. Hopefully you don't think this is too early, but can you give me the thumbs up? Help YouTube know that I've shown you exactly how to do this. So once both screws are out, this column cover is actually two pieces, one on the top and one on the bottom, and it should just spread apart. It is possible, though, you might have to use a little narrow screwdriver for that. Right here is the connection for the wires to the switch. So I'm going to suggest we just leave it alone for now till we take the switch out. We're just going to lift it out of here, and then we can unclip that really easily. Actually, there's a clip right here. We're going to want to push it towards the speedometer, and while we do that, try and pull our switch up. And it should just come out. Try it a couple times. There you go. It's that easy. If you're new to the channel, I've got more videos on this vehicle. I've got a whole repair playlist of different ones. We've got like 3 of these vans in the family. So upper right-hand corner, flashing yellow arrow. So once you get the switch out, now we can kind of spin it around a little bit and try and unhook this connector. I believe there's a little button you're going to have to press as you try and pull it out. I'll zoom you in a little bit, get you a little closer here, and you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, sorry about that. Set you up here properly. It looks like right here, there's a little button you can press. Can't get this thing to focus properly. You should be able to see though yourself. Yeah, that's a little better. See, just a little baby button here. If you push it with your finger or with a very small baby screwdriver, I'm going to push it and then pull the connector out at the same time. Now the switch should just come out. And we'll just reverse the process. And you can see, I'll show you that low where the connector goes in. Which side was it here? No, there it is. Just 4 contacts. It only goes in one way, so you take your new one and we'll reverse the whole process. So we'll have to get that little connector again. It only goes in one way. Try not to twist it around too much. You don't want it straining the wires. I'm going to try and hold it up as close to the right way up as I can. It should just click in. You'll hear it go click. And it should be in there properly. Now, if you didn't notice how this comes out, there's actually, I don't know, some fingers or some guides that this thing slips back into. I'll give you a close-up here of what it looks like. You can just see it. Give me a second here. Reposition what we're doing. So where my finger is there, you'll see there's a couple little guides here. A wider one, and then one towards the left, this little narrower one. And if you look below, it'll click right into there. You can back this up if you need to see that again. Only goes in one way. So look how easy that was to get in there. It just needs to push it all the way down until that little piece clicks and clips in. So there's that little piece that has to go in just so you can't see it anymore. There, it should click, and you'll see it's stuck back in there. It's that easy. Now, Don't worry about this other wire here. That's for something else that I had unplugged. Yours will be plugged in. I believe that was for the ignition. We're just going to want to try and sit these two pieces that go around the steering column back in the way they were. It'll be a lot easier with two hands. If you like doing your own kind of work on your vehicle, why not subscribe to the channel? I put out videos all the time on different kinds of vehicles, and again, they are in a playlist. So the Grand Caravan one is just called Grand Caravan. Now these should click together as little fingers that, or I don't know what you call them, little pins that'll align it. And hopefully you can either get them to hold together, or when you end up putting the screw back in, that torque bit type screw in the bottom there, it will align. You'd hope it would just hold together, but this one doesn't seem to want it. An extra set of hands might not hurt either. Sometimes it's not aligned right. You'll be able to see that. You don't want to force it. But get it to click together, and well, it looks like it's going to actually hold. Then you get your screw ready. And it doesn't matter which one you do first. Snug it up once it's in there, and make sure that everything's still lining up. These sometimes are hard to get in there because it's hard to see what you're doing. A little ratchet won't hurt as well. Try and put a link in the description for some of these tools, especially those little torque bits. Seems like they're on everything now. Put this one in here as well. Gonna have a little bonus video at the end. If you want to see something on the Grand Caravan, maybe you've had some weird knocking issues coming from the back. Had one a while back. Turned out to be something I never would have thought. Snug that one up, and you should be good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you hopefully another time. Here's that bonus video I told you about. Got a clunk on my Grand Caravan. Sounds like a door. Take a look here though. This is the trailing arm bushing, the front one. Take a listen. This is what it sounds like. This is on the rear suspension, just in front of the rear wheel, under the sliding rear door. When you're driving, it sounds like the door is rattling. I was convinced it was the door. See, this is cracked. See the rubber here, how far it hangs out? That's normal. Take a look there. Look at the spacing. And then look at the spacing from this piece to the rubber. I'm going to jump around in the van a little bit. This should not move up and down at all. A little hard to see, but can you see it moving up and down? Not move up and down at all. This thing's wore out. I'll show you what the new parts look like. These are the pieces that are going to be going in there. That's the problem if you have a clunk and it's not the door. Check out my full-length automotive repair videos on Uncle Mark's DIY Auto.